So Ramesh, thank you very much for joining DFNI and Frontier during the TFWA Can. First place to start is, how has performance been for Dubai Duty Free over the last year?
Liam, I'm very happy to be here and to talk to you about Dubai Duty Free and how we have done during the course of this year. 2018 has been a good year so far. We have been up in terms of our business about 7%, and the first half of the year from January to June was stronger than the third quarter of this year from July to September. But overall, it's been a good year, and we think that we are on target to achieve the $2 billion milestone, which we are very, very keen to achieve in 2018. If we hold our own in October, November, December as compared to last year, which is what our current expectation is, we'll get over the line in terms of the $2 billion mark. Any additional growth that we get in the fourth quarter of this year is really bonus in that sense. And the fourth quarter of this year, we think, will be a bit more challenging for a variety of reasons. And that's why our conservative forecast is that if the business remains similar to what it was last year in the fourth quarter, then whatever we have gained so far in the first 9 months will help us to get over the line and cross the $2 billion mark. The strengthening of the dollar in general is a negative. And we are also seeing relatively flat passenger growth, though we'll have to see what happens in the fourth quarter. But so far this year, the growth in the passengers has been relatively flat. So in an environment where you have volatile currencies, strengthening of the US dollar, and a flat situation with passenger growth, it's hard to forecast significant growth in terms of the business in the fourth quarter.
Tell me about the major events that you have coming up at Dubai Duty Free in the near future.
Yeah. In 2019, Liam, a big emphasis will be on marketing. And what I mean by marketing is that Dubai Duty Free has historically had a very strong brand, a very strong brand recognition by the passengers who use the airport, and a very strong presence of the brand within the shopping experience. So that's something that we have always been good at. What we are doing now is complementing the strength of the brand with greater engagement and with greater communication to the customers. And we have 3 initiatives that we are rolling out and which will come together in the beginning of next year, where we are completely revamping our website and we are improving the experience for the customers on the website. We have a major emphasis in terms of digital marketing and communicating with the customers on the digital channel. And the third and the most important aspect of it is to create the processes and the means to identify the customers, to have a systematic way of engaging with them, and to be able to combine the digital experience with the information that we have in terms of the customers, in terms of the profile and what they are doing in the digital world, with what they are doing in our shops. So that will be an important part of our initiatives in 2019, and that should hopefully help us to increase the penetration that we have with the customers and also improve the customer experience.
Ramesh, thank you so much for taking time out of what is no doubt a very busy Cannes schedule for you. I hope it's a very successful show for yourself and Dubai Duty Free.